right, so I'm on the first fight of the night of the main card, Stevens versus Mason Jones, and I mean this is a wild fight so far. Mason's got him down. I think Mason might be winning this fight, but Stevens could change. He could change the dynamic of this fight with a single punch. Oh, Mason Jones got the back. He's looking for the choke. Oh no, is Jeremy Stevens gonna lose his welcome back to the UFC? Shoot. It's not under the chin, but saved by the bell. So I think Jones got that round. I think. We'll see. I usually don't do these like live streams during cards, but I might as well do one tonight. So now we're just on commercial break. All right, so we're going to begin round 2 now. So that's one round to Mason, I think. I didn't really make a pick for this fight. I wasn't sure because I didn't know much about Mason Jones, but going in, I hoped Jeremy would get this done. Um, who doesn't want to see a fan favorite like Stevens come back with a win in the UFC? Like, if he loses this fight, he's got to go back to BKFC. Oh, Stevens is hurt. Stevens is hurt. Oh, Stevens tagged him. Oh, ref stepped in. Oh, I think his mouthpiece came out or something. I'm having to hold up my phone because it's charging. So, oh shit. Stevens caught him. Okay, there we go. Just had to check, make sure my Bluetooth wasn't connected to my phone. Not making that mistake this time. Bro, Jeremy's just getting pieced up. I don't think he's winning this fight. And as y'all can see, I got my Bluetooth wired into the stream because I don't want to risk getting copyright struck for having UFC audio. So y'all will just hear my commentary in my beautiful voice. Oh, come on, I'm trying to open full screen. This freaking thing, man. Never mind. I don't need full screen. Stevens is getting messed up, though. Stevens is getting fucked up. Okay, I got 2 viewers. Can I just open this full screen? And then what the frick is this ad, bro? I hate this. I want to exit this thing off my screen. I'm not playing this dumb game. All right, I can't open full screen. Oh, Jones is hurt. Jones is hurt. Fuck it. Oh, Jeremy's a bloody mess right now, but he tagged Jones. Oh, Jones continuing to put on that pressure. Leg kick by Stevens, head kick by Mason Jones. Bro, I'm gonna be surprised if someone doesn't get knocked out in this fight. Spin kick by Mason Jones. Uppercuts by Stevens. Ooh. Stevens landed a body shot. Ooh, spin elbow. Ooh, nice, well-timed takedown by Mason Jones. Ducked under that shot, got him right down. Now the crowd's booing. All right, yeah, I think Jones has this round. He's done a majority of the damage. Now he's got control. So Stevens might need to finish. This is the second time a round has ended with Mason Jones on Stevens' back. Okay, let me just refresh the stream just so I can fix the screen and let's see. Oh, there we go. Now I can open full screen. Perfect. Hold on. I'm just gonna keep my cam off when my phone is charging. And then I'll just turn it back on when it's fully charged so I can like properly position my phone. Okay, third and final rounds. Let's see what Stevens has got. Mason so far just piecing him up with kicks. Oh, another takedown attempt by Mason. Oh, that was a good takedown. Yeah, Jeremy Stevens is gonna lose this fight, chat. I think Stevens is cooked. Ah, my stream froze. Oh, never mind, it's back. Stevens back to his feet now. Yeah, Stevens is done. He's just spending a majority of this. Oh, Mason's looking for Kimura. This is how Gamrot beat him. So far, not good for Jeremy Stevens. So now they're just, for anyone who's not watching, they're just stalling in that. Nathan Jones has him in the north-south position. Oh, now he's got the back of Stevens. Now he just has Stevens back against the cage, kneeing him in the thigh. Stevens has to break out and swing for the fences, or he's losing this fight. Yeah, it's over, Stevens. Lil Heathen ain't winning. All right, they're back to their. Never mind. Yeah, he's not taking no chances. Man, what a terrible comeback to the UFC. Oh, now he's ending in the mount. It's cooked, bro. Yeah, Stevens lost. Yeah, that was disappointing. And like, how many losses does Jeremy Stevens have now? Like, let me see. So he's about to get his 22nd loss. 29-22 very soon. As soon as Joey Martinez announces the winner, it's over for Mr. Stevens. All right. Wait, is my mic working? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Wow. There's no way Mason Jones lost this fight. $30-20, yeah. Damn. Would have been perfect if Jeremy Stevens won, but whatever. I mean, that's what you get when you got a guy who's got 20 plus losses. Now Mason Jones is taunting the crowd. Bro, this stream is so dead. So I don't know who these next two guys are that are fighting. But hopefully it's a quick fight. So now they're advertising UFC 315, which I just did a prediction for that card. And of course, right when I dropped it, Joel Alvarez just had to pull out. That's like my luck. Whenever I make a prediction video like for a main card and it's too soon, then someone in the card pulls out. But we got 1 week to find out what's gonna happen in this card. I'm picking Bilal Muhammad to win and Valentina, but I hope Manon wins. Because screw Valentina. We need a new champion, and she needs to pay for beating Grasso. Like, what she did at Noche UFC, man, that was unacceptable. And justice has to be served. She stunk up the sphere, and she laid on Grasso for 5 rounds. So I hope Manon Fiorot just goes out there, walks her down, and just beats her up. But it's not going to happen that way. I think it's just going to be another day, another Shevchenko performance, and then we're all going to glaze her after. And you know what? Based off my luck, Grasso will probably lose on the same night, and her legacy's going to get erased. I'm willing to bet, even though I'm picking her, I'm willing to bet something like that's going to happen. Like, it's in the air that I'm going to get let down somehow. But it's going to be interesting, though, next Saturday. Like, what's going to happen with women's flyweight? Like, what if Valentina and Alexa Grasso wins? I mean, do they just make a 4th fight? I mean, probably not, because Valentina won so dominantly in the 3rd fight. I don't think there's a need for a trilogy. I think Grasso will have a longer road to climb to get a title shot if Val wins. I mean, if Manon wins, I don't know if the UFC is going to invest in Weili versus Manon as much as they would Val versus Weili. So I could see Grasso getting it, but if Val wins and Grasso wins, they might just go straight ahead to the Weili fight, which would make sense because I mean, who else are you going to give Valentina? Oh, well, maybe the winner of Aaron Barber, maybe. I don't know. I don't know who you would give her. Probably Aaron or Barber, whoever wins that fight. If Weili is obligated to defend one more time against Verna Jandiroba. But if Natalia and Val wins, the UFC, you know damn well they're giving Natalia Silva the title shot because she's like their new hot prospect, their golden child. There's no way they're going to let the opportunity slip to let her get a title shot. And plus, I mean, Valentina and Natalia would actually be a pretty good fight. 2 elite level strikers in the women's flyweight division. I think that would be a pretty good test for Valentina and a good test for Natalia too, fighting someone who can almost mirror her in striking, but maybe outmatch her in terms of experience and well-roundedness. But Val will be challenged taking on a really good striker in Natalia. And if Natalia can shut down the striking of Grasso that Val struggled with, and her answer was wrestling, then I think a Natalia Val fight could be very interesting. But perfect world, Manon Fiorot defeats Valentina. Grasso defeats Natalia. Grasso gets a title shot. And then Grasso beats Manon and becomes a 2-time champion. But I'm sounding like Michael Chandler mapping out his future lightweight plans before the second Charles fight, where he said, I beat Oliveira in November, and then I beat the winner of Armin, Islam in June, and then end of the year I fight Conor. Whatever he said, whatever he was mapping out in his career that didn't happen, that's what I'm sounding like. It's like I'm talking about wishful thinking right now. I just saw a notification on my phone for the post I did hours ago that Manon has one job, which she does. Yo, what's up? Finally, someone decided to speak up on my stream. Thank you. What's up, man? MGAL4 Productions. Watching you from Miami, Florida. Nice. Did you see UFC 314 like live? Because that was in your ends. Yeah, that was disappointing, bro. Jeremy sucks. I mean, he's exciting. He's fun to watch, but nah. When you got a guy who's 29 and 22, like you could expect nothing less of him. And yeah, Patty did beat the fuck out of Chandler. He destroyed him, and I saw that coming. I knew Patty was gonna outclass him somehow. Jeremy has a brutal highlight to tell. I mean, he's got a lot of highlight reels. When fighting cans or well, I don't know. Duho Choi's not really a can. Neither is Emmett. So I mean, he does have some good wins, and he beat RDA. I don't think he would beat him now, though. Yeah, we could get it in BKFC. I mean, Jeremy's not gonna stay in the UFC after this loss. I mean, I hope Conor has one more UFC fight and against Chandler, and then he can go back to BKFC and then fight Jeremy Stevens. But I mean, in the UFC, during Jeremy's prime, during Conor's prime, I mean, I think Conor would outclass him. I think he'd knock him out the way Yves Edwards did. Didn't Yves Edwards knock him out? And then even he almost got knocked out by Josh Emmett. But I mean, now Stephens could have a chance against McGregor. Oh yeah, that uppercut on RDA was nasty. And that's like one of those wins where it's like, I don't know how the hell that person beat that one guy back then, but that's MMA. Sometimes it don't make sense. Sometimes MMA is just weird like that. Toronto's treating me nicely, I'll say. I'm liking it in the 6. Yeah, it's pretty cold right now, even though it's May 3rd, and it's definitely not pleasant. Who do you got winning next weekend? UFC 315. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm definitely a Drake fan. Manon decision, Aldo masterclass. I hope you're right about Manon, bro. And yeah, I definitely think Aldo's easily gonna beat Amin Zahabi. Like if Aldo doesn't just go through the motions of the fight and actually shows up and fights like an actual fighter with actual resolve and fortitude and not just I'm showing up but I don't really care. Like if he actually shows up, he's killing Amin Zahabi. I used to like the weekend. Which what changed your mind? Join me. You're saying you want me to add you to the live? Okay, hold on. Where's the link? Hold on. Just a sec. Oh, the guest thing. Invite guests. But yeah, man, Team Manon Furo all the way. I'm 100% rooting for Manon. Okay, hold on. Someone's. All right, let me just add. What's up, Sam?
You really think Manone's gonna fucking win?
No, did you see my video? Like, in my pick?
But why would you want Manone to win? She's gonna be boring, bro.
Because it's justice for Alexa Grasso, that's why. And I think the division needs to move on without Val.
No,
She's
no,
carried
no.
it on her back for too long. It's time for the new gen to take over. That's just my
Manone's
stance.
old though.
Yeah, but she's younger in her career though, less mileage. She just I don't know. And she's how long has she been in the UFC for? Like 5 years or something, or 4 years?
5 years.
Isn't she like what 35 or something like that?
35. Turning 36 soon.
Yeah, but still, Val's kind of part of that older generation, like that 2018 to 2021 era where it was the Caitlin Chukagins and the Lauren Murphys of the world, Jessica Eyes of the world running that division, and you had Jessica,
Yeah,
and
but
it was just
like
Val
let's
and
be
everyone
for real.
else.
Manone's very slow and she's struggled against fighters that Val destroyed in striking.
Yeah, that's why I'm not picking her because she didn't look great against Rose or Caitlin Chukagin. Like Val murdered Chukagin, so
And
I
do
still
you think she's gonna take Manone down?
I mean, we'll see. Maybe she'll try. If it's not as easy as it was taking down Grasso, then I think she's going to focus on the striking. But if she finds Mannon's takedown defense isn't that good, she'll keep exploiting it like she did with Alexa.
What do
I
you think
still like
Alexa's gonna do with Silva?
JDM gonna Chimbalao. I don't know about that. We'll see. Sorry, what did you say, Sam?
What do you think Grasso's gonna do with Silva? Silva spins a lot.
If she spins a lot, she's gonna get her back took and she's gonna get choked out. But if she doesn't spin, If Grasso is smart, if she's aggressive, she's going to walk Natalia against the fence like Jessica was in moments, but Grasso can cut off the cage. She'll force Natalia in boxing range and she will make her uncomfortable. And Grasso is going to land her combination. She's going to land her shots on Natalia and piece her up.
Natalia is not a very skilled boxer. I must say.
Hold on. I've never heard of these artists, Los Marcanos and Envy. I've never heard of them. But yeah, no, Natalia doesn't have great hands. They're okay, but I think
It's
Val has better boxing than her, and Grasso
much better
pieced her up.
boxing.
Yeah. Like, if Grasso gets her in the pocket, bro, I'm telling you, Natalia is food. Grasso will only lose if she's hesitant and plays it safe at kicking range. Then, if she plays that game, Natalia will be comfortable and just do her thing.
That's true. Who do you think's much? Do you think Grosso's much faster than Manon?
Oh, 100%.
I think she's a lot faster.
Definitely. I think Val's faster than Manon as well.
Very, but Grosso's speed, I must say, her hand speed is insane.
Yeah, I mean that combo that she was able to catch Val with in that first fight,
And
that 1-2-1-2, like,
that was money on the spot. And let's talk about how she pieced up Macy Barber.
yep, and people don't understand why Macy froze. She froze because Grasso is deadly.
That's true.
Grasso looks cute and innocent, but she's very unassuming. She's unassuming but dangerous. She's very technically efficient, but scrappy and dangerous when she needs to be. And when she sits down in them punches, man, they will hurt.
Yeah, they will. They're definitely going to be a huge factor against Natalia. Natalia's never faced anyone with the speed of Grasso. She's never faced anybody that's actually tried to fight back against her.
Yeah, other than Andrade, but like Andrade, she's short. She's like short, predictable, swings looping hooks, so it's easy to kind of backpedal and circle off the cage and just kind of counter her and time her. But Grasso, it's gonna be a lot harder to do that too.
For sure. And I just don't think Manon has the skill set. I watched her against Rose. She
Me
looked like
too.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, it was like an okay performance against Rose, but like Valentina, if she fought Rose, she would destroy her, I think.
Yeah, Rose at 125 is not a very good 125er.
Agreed. She needs to get her ass back to 115. I know she's not going to, but if she wants to have any kind of chance of being champion again, or if she wants to get her legacy back, she should go back to 115.
She would get her speed back. I feel like she's a lot slower at 125.
100%. Way slower, and it's not natural to her.
No, it's not. I'd never imagine Rose at 125.
It's just she just doesn't want to cut the weight anymore. She's lying saying she can't. She can. She just doesn't want to.
Yeah, she's a natural 115.5. Like, so stupid, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree. That is stupid.
And John Wei Lee, though, holy shit, she's improved.
Yeah, no, Whaley is definitely improved. And she really surprised me against Tatiana, the way she just completely like physically dominated her, out wrestled her. I mean, she was greased up and cheated and got lucky that Tatiana scraped her knee. Don't care if any of you listening have a problem. Suck it. I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm speaking truth and facts, but it was a great performance.
You think she greased?
Yeah, she was shiny in that fight. Did you not see her? How greased up her skin looked? But
No.
people love Wei Li. They glaze her, so they're gonna just give her a pass. But if the shoe was on the other foot, people will be quick to call it out because fans are biased and will only see what they want to see and judge what they want to judge.
No, no, no. I agree.
I think Whaley got lucky in the sense that she just kind of had timing on her side. She fought Tatiana coming off another layoff. Oh shit, this guy's in a Darce. He's gonna get choked out. Um, yeah, she hadn't fought in a while, coming off a bad injury. Um, Came back rusty and fought. She came back versus the best version of Wei Li. Sadly, she didn't get the UFC 300 version. Tatiana came back diminished for the night. She had a great first round, but then she was working for that takedown in round two, I remember. And then didn't she fall into mount because she scraped her knee off the cage? I'm pretty sure that's how it happened.
I
Somehow her
think.
knee scraped the cage and she started bleeding on her knee and then accidentally pulled guard.
I don't know, but she definitely was compromised.
Yeah, she was compromised and Whaley was at her absolute best. Like, if we would have got the version of Tatiana we saw in 2023 against Zhang, I think she could win. Or at least make it more competitive. Like, you cannot look at me and tell me that the Tatiana who fought Montana and Jessica um, was the same Tatiana who fought Wei Li.
Nah.
Because and even like before the fight started, something looked off about Tatiana. Like her walkout, she looked in the zone, but then in the octagon, she didn't look as confident or as like zoned in. Like when she fought Andrade, she literally brought back her signature crouching stance, had her eyes locked on the target. She looked like a killer, like she was ready to go. I didn't see that against Wei Li. I'm like, okay, she's not doing her usual thing. But round one was literally perfect. It was the perfect round. She got her down, controlled her. I'm like, all right, cool. This is exactly what I said would happen. And then Zhang gets up, and then Tatiana jumps Gilly, which I knew was going to be a mistake. And then to my surprise, when I saw Tatiana couldn't get up from the bottom, I'm like, man, Tatiana might be in trouble. And sadly, that was proven right in the last four rounds.
Wei Li, though, you think she's losing her finishing ability? Because I don't think so.
Nah, it's interesting because I know she was a finisher, but she's getting a lot of decisions. So I kind of see what you mean. I don't think so though. I think she's very capable of finishing fighters. It's just women's MMA. It's kind of hard to get finishes, and she's fighting tough, resilient opponents like Tatiana. Very durable, a lot of heart, not easy to submit, not easy to knock out. Lemos, a lot of durability and heart. Yan Xiaonan, I mean, she should have finished her, but Jason Herzog was dumb. And I know you had your complaints about Jason, so I kind of see what you mean. He should
He
have
literally
stopped
is a
it.
retard.
Yeah, he should have stopped the fight after round one when Whaley choked her out and
Oh, bro,
Yan
I don't.
passed out.
Okay,
And
can
he should
I?
have stopped it in round two when Whaley was ground and pounding her. It should have been stopped.
Now let's talk about it. He stopped Talia Santos from getting knocked out by Valentina. He literally stopped it for no reason. But you literally watch Yan get her shit beat by Zhang Weili and you let it continue.
Yeah, and he didn't even stop the fight with Santos. I don't remember why he paused it because I hadn't watched that fight since like the day it happened. But I mean, maybe you've rewatched it.
I rewatched it. She
So
hit
like,
her in the mid area and he called it out.
oh, it was a body kick.
It wasn't even in the bottom, and even if so, it doesn't. It's not supposed to even hurt like that.
Wait, so you're saying Val landed a body kick? It hurt Tyla, and then the ref paused it because he thought it was like a
A
crotch
low
kick.
kick, yeah, a low crouch kick. But it
Oh,
really wasn't like that. And even if it was, it's not supposed to hurt like a male genital kick. So I don't like a ball kick. Like I don't get it. In
well, I
either
mean,
way, she was gonna get knocked out.
if you punt, I mean, if you punt a lady in that area, it's I'm sure it's gonna hurt them, even if they don't have the same genitalia as the male. Like I heard getting hit in that area for a woman is painful.
Yeah, but I mean, still, she got knocked. She was gonna get knocked out. He ruined it.
Yeah, now what happened is Val ended up with a split decision.
Yeah, she had multiple times to finish Santos. She could have knocked Santos out had she not chose to keep grappling with her.
Yeah, that was definitely a mistake on her part because Tyler Santos was just physically stronger and way better than her in that area. But Val is stubborn and she's just kind of used to being able to beat her opponents at their own game.
She's used to destroying girls in grappling, but Talia Santos, I don't. I think she was juiced to the gills when she fought Valentina.
She probably was. I mean, she was juiced in the PFL, and that's why she got suspended.
Yeah, but against Valentina, I guess she just used her weight, but overall, she got pummeled in every area. So I don't know. All she did was just hold her. That's all I remember she did, and they were equal in takedowns. So
How many takedowns did Val get versus how many Tyler got?
Tyla got 3, Val got 4 or 3.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they were equal in takedowns, and they were equal in sub attempts. Talia probably just got one more sub attempt over Val.
Yeah, I mean, but I guess near sub attempts got to count for something because you have your opponent in danger.
Yeah, but I don't think Manone's gonna pose that type of threat though, because Manone's not a competent grappler.
Nah, she's more of. I mean, she can get takedowns, but she's more of a striker, and I think that's what the fight's gonna come down to is just the striking.
Yeah, and I just don't see Manone being a good striker. I mean, like she takes her gets back up in just a minute. I don't know. Not very impressed with her. But the thing that actually that makes me think that can make the fight competitive is just her size. It's really that size.
Yeah, I think Val does kind of struggle when an opponent might be like physically imposing, like Amanda Nunes or like Amanda or what was I gonna say? Amanda or Tyler Santos. So she might run into that similar problem with Manon whenever they grapple or lock up. But when it comes down to the striking, I think Val will be pretty comfortable.
I think Val's a much better grappler than Manone.
Me too.
I think she's gonna. I don't. I can't see Manone out grappling Val just because she doesn't have the same. Santos was a grappler. Manone is a striker. Manone
Yeah.
never grappled.
Hold on. I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, but
But yeah, no, I agree with everything that you said, though. Like, I don't think Manon is a better grappler.
yeah, I just hope Grasso wins. I hope Val
Oh,
wins.
me too, man. She
Well,
needs to win that
Grasso.
fight.
I hope so. I'm really rooting for her.
She's got to shut down that she's got to shut down that Natalia Silva hype.
Yeah, she does.
Like, I'm sick of fans like glazing Natalia and acting like she's like this god tier. Like, I don't see it when I watched that Andrade fight. Like, I'm like, yeah, she looked good, but she was getting hit. She started fading in the third round. She looked really uncomfortable whenever Andrade was able to get close to her, get her against the cage. Like, I just wasn't like wow. I mean, I wasn't really wowed by the performance, not like other people were. And then who else has she beat? She's beat lower level competition. Grasso beat Valentina, so and Grasso beat Valentina, so
Mistake
that's got to
that no
count
one
for.
else. She capitalized on a mistake that no one else saw, that no opponent could see, and it was able to do. That's
Yep,
gotta do.
Val has done that spin so many times in her career and got away with it.
Yet Natalia spins all the time, so she spins more than Val does. So
Well, if she doesn't get that in check, she's gonna be in trouble. Like, does she throw a lot of spin kicks, spin fists, or something?
she doesn't, but she throws so many spin kicks. It's in her signature move in every fight.
Well,
And
I
if
pray
Grasso
she
was
does
able
in
to
this
beat
fight.
Val, she should beat anyone else.
I hope so.
Yeah, but I really hope she shuts her ass up. And I hope Val destroys Manone. Fuck you, Manone. You're gonna be boring as fuck as a champion. I feel like she's
Yeah,
gonna be rusty.
me personally, I don't care about Madden as champion. I just, like I said, I want justice to get served, and then perfect world, Grasso wins, and then fights Madden and gets the belt back. Because if Val wins and Grasso wins, Grasso's not getting another title shot. So
That's fair. But I don't know. Manoma might be rusty. She hasn't fought in over a year.
yeah, that's true. We'll see how she prepares for this comeback.
Yeah, I don't know. She's been looking slow in those training videos.
You think so?
A little bit.
That's interesting.
No. She just looks slow in general. No.
So you think like in all of her fights she looks slow? So you think in all of her fights she looks slow? So you think in all her fights she looks slow? All right, now the next fight that's on Montel Jackson and Daniel Marcos. All right, so I guess Sam has left the building, and now it's just me alone in the stream. I think I'll turn my cam back on for the main event. Or actually, no, I might have it on for the. I might have it on for the co-main too. Are you still there, Mega 4 Productions? All right. Well, I talked a little about 315. I mean, as far as JDM chinning Bilal, it could happen. I don't agree. I don't see it happening personally. But you never know. I mean, Jack is dangerous, and I have picked against Bilal a lot, and he's proven me wrong every time. So what if the one time I finally pick Bilal, I jinx him, and he loses? That would be funny. So maybe Jack will win, but I think Bilal is gonna impose his wrestling, impose his pace. But yeah, it is a dangerous fight though when you do think about it, because Jack is more dangerous in the pocket than Leon Edwards was, but so was Luke. And Bilal is a smarter fighter than people give him credit for. He didn't engage Burns in a firefight. He stuck and move. He was in and out. He used his speed, fought on the outside, used his footwork. And I think that's how he's going to approach the JDM fight. And I don't think he's going to approach it the way he approached the Leon fight. The reason why he confidently walked down Leon in the pocket is because Leon has no power in his hands. Leon's not comfortable in close range. Someone like Jack in that close space, that's where he thrives and that's where he's the most dangerous. So, I mean, if Bilal really does engage him like that, he might get knocked out. But I think he's going to be smart, keep that distance, keep moving on his bike, and then time takedowns when he needs to, and just control JDM. Because JDM, we know, cannot wrestle. He got controlled by Bastel Hafez on short notice. And I don't want to hear the short notice thing as an excuse, because he was already preparing for Sean Brady, a really good wrestler. So he should have been prepared. Struggled with Burns when it came to the wrestling. And then Burns gassed out, checked out, but Bilal's not going to get tired. So I think Bilal wins a comfortable decision. And I wonder what they're going to move on the main card now that Joel Alvarez is out. I don't think they're going to move. I don't think they're going to move Jazz Davicius versus Jessica Andrade, because they don't want to have 3 women's MMA fights on the main card. They never do that. So what I think they are going to do is, wow, what they're probably going to move one of the worst fights you could put on the main card. Because Andrade versus Jazz Davicius is fire, but they're not going to do that. I mean, maybe they could move Mike Malott versus Charles Radke to the main card and then let Jessica headline the prelims. They're going to just move Modestas Bakalkas versus Ian Kutelaba to the main card. And I mean, I hope that delivers, but I don't know. But man, if you're right though, even though you're not in the stream, if Jack wins and Madden wins, that's gonna be like my 3rd straight L in title fight predictions. I've not gotten a title fight prediction right since UFC 312 when I picked Dricus to beat Sean again, which was a pretty easy pick to make. But I got Pereira wrong against Ankalaev. Should have picked Ankh, but was afraid to go against Alex. Then I picked Diego, but I probably should have picked Volk, but I trusted the 35 curse. I believed Volkanovski was washed up and his chin was done, and I believed in the youth and the power of Diego, but I just wasn't confident we would see vintage Volk back, which we saw. Um, and then yeah, so I don't know, but I think I got these ones though in the bag. I mean, I'm at least gonna get one of them right. I have to. There's no way I'm gonna get 3 title fights in a row incorrect, bro. The DJC wisdom will come through. Because if I get these picks wrong, bro, I suck at predictions. But I can't believe Joel is out though, because that was like the one other good fight on the main card or on the card overall. That was such a great fight to kick off the main card. Like that was pure violence. Pure violence. None of these other fights are going to replicate that. So I think it was a mistake for the UFC to move Michael Morales versus Gilbert Burns to the apex from this card. They should have just kept it. Looks like every fight on this main card is going to go to a decision. I feel I know the main event's going to end in a decision, bro. Corey Sandhagen for sure is going to go all 5 rounds with Figgy. Ponzi versus Daniel Rodriguez will be a decision fest. Maybe not boring, hopefully, but it will be a decision. I mean, how many fights do we have left on this card? Okay, so 3 more. We got Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Daniel Rodriguez, Rainer the Ritter versus Bo Nickel, and then Corey Sandhagen versus Davison Figueiredo. I cannot wait to just get to those last 2 fights. Like, I'm not really enjoying this card. It's kind of boring, except for the Stevens fight. Okay, so I think we're in the final round of Montel Jackson versus Daniel Marcos. I don't even know who's winning this fight because I hardly paid attention. Spin fist from Marcos got ducked and he got taken down. Bro, I hate when there's like a fight night main card and it's like at 10 p.m. Eastern and every fight goes the distance. Okay, now Montel's looking for a choke. Please tap him. Please tap this guy. I want a finish on this card. Oh, he's got his thumbs up. He's fine. Oh, of course he's out. And now he's got the back of Montel Jackson. Bro, if they're gonna do fight night main cards, they need to make them earlier in the day. So lame. Oh, knee by Montel. Oh, shit. Oh, the fight's over. I don't even know who won. But I did pick Montel Jackson on verdict. Okay, Montel Jackson. Hold on. Okay, Montel Jackson won. Like I predicted him to. Yay. Now we got 3 more fights left on this card. Man, I'm tired. Now they're showing Santiago Ponzinibbio warming up backstage. Oh, there you are. Montel got it done. Yeah, he did. Hope he didn't pop out. I closed Safari for a little bit and was on other apps. Who do you see getting this next one done? Ponzi or D-Rod? But yeah, while you were gone, I just responded to your take on Bilal JDM. Okay, now we got the tail of the tape on. Oh, now I got no viewers because I stepped away to get ice cream cake. Awesome. Okay, I think Ponzi hurt. Okay, it looks like this is actually a good fight so far. So, okay, I think I'm gonna turn on my cam for this one. Let me see. Let me just get the positioning correct. Alright. Perfectly lined up. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. So now we're just on commercial break. So I missed the whole first round of Ponzi versus D-Rod, but from what I saw, it looked like D-Rod had him hurt. Oh yeah, Ponzi got rocked. But usually when Santiago gets hurt, he knows how to turn it up, make it a dogfight. So we'll see. I've seen him get hurt, and then that wakes him up, and then he comes back and gets a knockout. He did this against Morono, and I think even against the last guy he fought. Ponzi tagged D-Rod. So what I'm talking about, you heard him. The dog comes out of Ponzi. So I'm seeing the tweet 10-9 Rodriguez. Body shot by D-Rod. Okay, I'm more locked in now. Sad though. Now that the good fights are on, people are out of the live. But I'm gonna stay here for anyone who wants to join, or I'll just you'll see this up later when it's done. Ponzi loading up. Oh, Ponzi got rocked. He's hurt. Damn, I did not see that coming. I mean, I know D-Rod's had some finishes though, so I was gonna say I didn't know he had power, but I'm pretty sure this guy's had knockouts. So, and Ponzi's a little chinny anyway. Good call. Oh, Ponzi's not going for a takedown, but stuffed. But it's good to change the tempo to find something to throw Ponzi or D-Rod off. Good shot by Ponzi. Ponzi's doing better this round. Oh, takedown attempt. Close. He's in deep. Nah, good defense by D-Rod. Again. Another takedown attempt by Ponzi to close out this round, but I don't think he's going to get it. He got it. Never mind. I jinxed it. BRB, just going to put my dish away. Okay, I'm back, even though no one's watching. Probably the deadest stream I've ever had. Oh, D-Rod slept him. Shit. Wow. Oh, Ponzi stumbled into the cage. Damn. I should have had my cam on for that. I should have had my cam on. I was a little distracted, but wow. Oh, I want to show up part of my room. Wow. Damn. Wow. I thought Ponzinibbio was going to get him. Sheesh. Sheesh. Look at that. Counter. Oh, left hook. Oh, left hook, right cross combo. Bing! Got him good. Got Ponzi good. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I should have my cam on, man. I don't like the background of my room. Nah, I'm turning off my cam. Never mind. But anyway, what a beautiful knockout by D-Rod, Daniel Rodriguez. I got to pick wrong. I should have seen that coming. Oh no. Okay, that's better. I'm just trying to adjust my position. Nah, forget it. Ugh. Okay. Yo, what's up, Toron? What's up, bro? Yeah, D-Rod, Jake Matthews would be a pretty good fight. I agree. Oh, wow. So are you surprised D-Rod got the knockout? Because I actually picked Ponzinibbio to win. I'm as shit. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Was that like a mistype or something? I'm gonna see if I can clean my cam. It's kind of blurry. I'm gonna see if I can clean it real quick. Well, they're gonna announce the new main card for UFC 315, I think. I don't know why they're like heavily advertising the featured prelim Barrios versus Bruno Silva, because no one cares about that fight. Right, let me see. Okay, alright, I think the quality is better now. Alright. I think that's better. The positioning, the quality. Alright, I'm happy. So now we got Rainer the Ritter versus Bo Nickel. I hope Bo Nickel loses, man. I do not like Bo Nickel, bro. He's not that he's cocky. He's full of himself and needs to get put in his place. And justice needs to be done for all the main card pay-per-views he's hogged up and ruined. Like, he ruined UFC 300. No one asked for him to be on the main card, yet he was on there anyway. Ruined the main card of 285. Like, he needs to lose so he can lose his entitlement to thinking he needs to be on every big spot in every card. I don't like Bo Nickel. Me neither, brother. Me neither. Fuck him. Hold on, I'm gonna get my comb. Oh, alright. Yeah, but Nickel better lose this fight, bruh. He has to. He has to go. Bo has got to go. One sec. Just need to send someone a DM on Instagram. I'll be right back with you, chat. One sec. But yeah, I don't like Bo either, and we're gonna find out what happened. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna open up the stream again. They're on commercial break now, but this fight, Bo Nickel versus An actual good opponent, Rainer the Ritter, is about to happen. It's about to start right now. It's about to go down. I hate this stupid referral link blocks comments. If I click on it, I wonder if it'll just go away. No, it doesn't go away. Never mind. Sorry about that. Ignore it. But okay, I know this might be out of the blue, but you ever notice how people um act like they love a person only when they pass away? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I noticed that like a lot of like dead celebrities get a lot of love. It's like, where was this love when they were alive? I'm trying to think of some dead people who didn't get love when they were alive but got love when they were dead. It's pretty weird. And I think it's just a thing people do to come off as polite, like, oh, why would you shit on a dead person, right? That'd be cruel to crap on a dead person, to say something about a dead man, right? So people want to act like they're so morally perfect because they're praising someone when they're dead. Because if they keep that same energy they had when they were alive, they'll look like a piece of shit. I think that's what people do. Interesting. I mean, from my personal experience in my family, we've kept that same energy, that same love in life and passing. I mean, I don't know what other families that happens in, though. All right, so just waiting for this commercial break to end so we can just get to the co-main. Come on, man. Oh, finally. I don't do that though. Like, if I know I didn't deal with them when they were living, I'm not gonna deal with them when they're dead. I mean, that's a good way to look at, or that's like a good attitude or mindset to have. Just keep that same energy, man. If you never fucked with that person when they were living, why do it when they're dead? It's too late. And it just kind of comes off as fake too. Okay, Bo's in the blue corner, why is he in the blue corner? Is it because Rainer de Ritter is ranked? I mean, if he's ranked, then I guess that makes sense, and it's a chance for Bo to finally get a ranked win. But Bo is like, dude's the definition of a homie back bro fighter, because he's like, oh, I wanted to fight Robert Whitaker, but I missed the call to replace Kamzat because I was in the mountains with no reception. That's just such cap, bro. He just wants attention. There's just no way you'd miss an opportunity like that. Okay, so Rainer's ranked 13. If Bo wins this fight, they're probably going to give him like a massive jump up the rankings. Like, they'll probably end up giving him Robert Whitaker if he wins. But I hope Nickel doesn't end up like Paddy Pimblett, the guy that people don't like, but keeps winning, keeps defying expectations. I mean, I don't really dislike Paddy, but you get what I mean. I don't talk to my family on my mom's side. I don't even deal with her either. Damn, that's sad. All right, now we're into the co-main event. I picked Rainer de Ritter in my horrible stream where the audio was muffled, so let's see. So they're swinging so far. Now they're in the clinch. Wow, they're going at it. These boys are going at it right now. Nichols got him against the cage. Come on, Rainer. Come on, Rainer. Yeah, Bo's got him up against the fence right now, so we'll see. We'll see if he can get this takedown. Yeah, let's get back to the MMA discussion, bro. I don't think that the stream needs to hear it. Maybe like in personal DMs we can talk about it later, but yeah. Yeah, we're so far it is kind of boring. Bro, if this is how he's gonna win this fight, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Come on, Rainer. Bro, how the fuck is my phone at 48% already? I'm gonna turn on low power mode. Hold on. All right. Yeah, Bo's just gonna cage fuck him for the whole fight. I can just already see. Okay, Rainer's got a good position now. Rainer's in control. Now he's got him against the cage. And this is a cursed year for undefeated fighters too, so except for Lerone Murphy, Bo's got him down. He's gonna maul him. But Rainer's good off his back, so we'll see. Bo's posturing up, looking for. But Bo Nichols looking for a. He framed up that leg like he was about to go for a triangle. He's shown that guard work, but now Bo's looking for the Okay, now Bo's lost position, looking for a guillotine. Now Rainer's on top. This is beautiful. Let's go, Rainer. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I gotta be quiet because, don't want to be loud. My family's sleeping, but big mistake by Nickel. He had the north-south position. He went for a front headlock choke, and Rainer, with his jiu-jitsu experience, managed to get out, and now he's on top. Amen. Now Rainer's in control. Now Bo is getting exposed. I'm hyped, bro. I'm feeling euphoric. And then when Bo loses, he will lose his entitlement to fighting on main cards of pay-per-views. Never put this guy on a pay-per-view again. I hope Rainer subs him in the first round. Oh, now Rainer could choke him from this position. This is the same position Bo had him, and now Rainer's going to go to the back. Rainer's going to get to the back. Oh, Bo's up. Oh, Rainer's got the back. Oh, never mind. Wow. Rainer dragged him down, but Bo's back up. Damn, Bo's ear is bloodied. His right ear is a mess. Ooh, big elbow. Big elbow by Rainer. 1090 Ritter. Uh, nah. I wish. If I did, I would like be as loud as I want. One sec. Okay. All right, round two. Here we go. Ritter's putting on that pressure, making Bo uncomfortable. Ooh, Bo's getting tagged up. This is not Bo's world right now. Yep. Aaron Bronstetter got it right. 10-9 to Ritter. Good knee to the body by Rainer de Ritter. Oh, Bo's got the back, but he's got no control. Rainer's gonna get out, I think. Damn, big knee to the head. I hurt him to the body. Bo's tired. Ooh. Bo's hurt. He's folding. Those body shots, he doesn't like them. Oh, he's gonna finish Bo. He's gonna knock him out. He's gonna knock him out. He's gonna knock. Oh! 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 Let's go! Let's go! Bo Nickals down! I knew it. I knew Rainer was gonna beat this guy. I didn't know if he'd finish him, but I knew he'd win. I knew he'd win. It's too bad my last live stream where I predicted it. It's too freaking bad that live stream. It's the audio is muffled because I had the Bluetooth on. But I called it. I mean, you can look back and listen if you want with the shitty audio, but I called it. Let's go. Fuck you, Bo Nickel. Bad year for undefeated fighters. I knew he was gonna lose. Now Bo can finally stop being put on stacked main cards of pay-per-views. If this would have happened like in 2023, Bo's not on UFC 300. Bro, I knew Bo was gonna get finished. His body language was not good. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Even if you could barely hear what I said, I called it. I'm like, Rainer's gonna win an awkward striking match. He's gonna stop the takedowns of Bo. Bo doesn't look good in any of his fights. This is the first good opponent he's fighting, and he's gonna lose. It feels good to be right. Because I've had a bad night of picks on this card so far, but I'm taking this victory lap right here. Oh yeah, and I could see why people called Rayner the Drick. Like I could see why people compare him to DDP because he's awkward, lunges forward. But let me just see this. That bitch Bo got humbled. Yeah, he did. He did. Now the UFC can finally stop investing in that guy. Finally. I'm glad I talked about this fight on my stream. I called it accurately, my guy. I called it. Bo ain't ready for no prime time. Robert Whitaker would have kicked this guy's head into an orbit. Khamzat Chimaev would have absolutely bitched him if they would have fought. Chimaev would have railed his ass. So now he can shut the fuck up about being better than Khamzat. Wow, 20-2. That's a great record for Rayner. I think he's going to be a problem in this division, low key, because middleweight it sucks heavy, especially with the fallout of my boy Izzy and Whitaker kind of following suit. Middleweight's kind of dog shit, you know? So I think Rayner could definitely be a top guy. You can't be vulnerable with everyone either. I learned that too because not everyone is listening. Because they care. Some are listening. To use it against you down the road. I know what you mean. Like you gotta be careful. You gotta be selective with who you open up to. That's true. 'Cause there are things that I'm not gonna share on this stream, but there are things that I've had on my mind and heart that non-MMA related that I felt I couldn't talk to other people about or certain people about because some people like to judge or it makes some people uncomfortable. Who does the Ritter fight next? Good question. Let me pull up the rankings right now and I'll answer that for you. So in middleweights, I think give him Roman Dolidze. I think he wins that fight. Roman Dolidze, Anthony Hernandez, but Hernandez might turn it down because he might turn that fight down because he's looking to fight up in the division. So probably not. He's probably not going to take the risk on a win streak going backwards. You could also maybe do him versus Paulo Costa. That would be a good fight. Costa's washed. They're one rank apart. I mean, Rayner's going to be moved ahead of him in the rankings, so maybe Brandon Allen, Marvin Vettori, Dolidze. Oh, you could also give him Cannonier. Cannonier versus RDR would be a pretty good fight. And I want to say Robert Whitaker, but Whitaker has been turning down guys behind him, so probably not an option. I want to say Izzy, but Izzy's too beatable now. I'm not trying to see my guy take another L, so I'm leaving Izzy alone. All right, the main event's next. Oh, that's right. He was rumored to be fighting at UFC 317, right? Who against who though? Um okay, definitively who makes the most sense for RDR? Um Marvin Vettori because he's on a losing streak. And Marvin's not going to have that entitlement of, oh, I don't want to fight down the rankings because he has no choice. Roman, I could see Roman taking a fight with him, to be honest. Dolidze or Vittori would be good options. I want to say Allen, but I feel like they're going to move RDR ahead of him in the rankings. But how far does Rainer de Ritter go at middleweight? Again, middleweight kind of sucks. Whitaker, he'll definitely be a top 5 middleweight for sure. But I don't know if he becomes a title contender. I think guys who would give him trouble, guys like Cannonier would be dangerous. Kyle would be dangerous. Whitaker would be dangerous. Chimaev would definitely be a problem for him. Strickland would be a tough fight for him. And Mavov would be a tough fight for him. So would DDP. So we'll see. I don't really have a definitive answer though as far as how far he can go at middleweight, but as far as the next opponent, I'm just gonna say Marvin, and I think he beats Vettori. And then if he beats Vettori, then you give him the Whitakers, the Adesanyas, the Stricklands of the world to propel him forward up the division. All right, now it's time for Corey versus Figgy. Let's go. I need to open full screen. Yeah, I heard. I don't know how I feel about that though. Like, if he beat Imavov, I would say yes, make the Strickland rematch. But 2 losses or 3 losses in a row. I mean, 2 losses since that fight. I just don't have any appeal or excitement to see him, go in there against Strickland again because Izzy is washed, doesn't have a chin anymore. I'm sure the more he loses, the more his confidence is going to be hurt. He already got dog walked by Strickland last time. And yes, I do believe that Izzy wasn't himself, but I don't think he's ever going to find the Izzy who knocked out Pereira or who outclassed Costa or Whitaker ever again. I think that guy's gone. So I think Strickland will unfortunately beat him again. So that's why I don't want to see it. I don't want Izzy to stain his legacy losing to Strickland twice. If he's going to lose again, lose to somebody else. Not Sean Strickland, because I don't really respect Strickland as a fighter or as a person. So I don't like Sean Strickland. Just putting it out there right now. I used to like Sean, but when I realized that he's all bark, no bite, and he's boring as shit, and he's a hypocrite because he'll crap on Izzy's style, but he's not any better. I'm like, yeah, I don't like this guy. He talks a big game. He talks like he's so edgy, but then he goes out there and fights to not lose. And that Costa performance was pathetic. So that's why I would not accept Izzy losing to him twice, and that's why he shouldn't take it. Where is he coming back though? Because GFL got canceled. He was supposed to fight Dylan Dennis, but then GFL decided, hey, we're dumb. Let's just cancel this card and event. Dude, GFL was perfect, and Tony was probably gonna beat him, but oh well. I don't find it boring either. I mean, he can have some boring fights, but I get what he's doing in his fights. He's being strategic, he's being technical, and he's just shutting down his opponent's offense and making them play his game. And that it's brilliant what Izzy's able to do, or what he was able to do in his prime. To the UFC, oh nah, please no. I don't want to see him back in the UFC. Nah, who are you gonna give this guy to fight? Like who? Who does he beat? No one. It's just gonna be another loss. Okay, Figgy's now walking out to the octagon. Ah, the stream's freezing. Of course, the stream is freezing when it's the main event. So I'm probably gonna have to keep resetting, refreshing this over and over. I mean, who would you like match him up against though? Like I don't see who on the roster this guy beats. He's been boxing with him for a while, and he's not won, so I wouldn't put too much stock into that. Shit. Chat, I think this stream is cooked. It's always with the fights we want to see it's the fights we want to see the most where the stream buffers. And I can't freaking stand that. Alright, I'm just refreshing it. One thing I noticed with Ferguson now is reflexes are super slow. He has me nervous sometimes. Look how slow he's standing. Yeah, because he's washed up. Okay, let me see if there's another stream. All right, now Corey's walking out. I've definitely noticed how slow he's looked. Like I watched this fight with Barboza a while ago, and he was fast in that fight. That was one of the fastest versions of Tony I've seen. He's never looked that fast, and he certainly hasn't been able to find that speed post Gaethje. And even against Chandler in the fight where he was winning, he looked very hesitant, retracting his punches. That's the sign of someone who's just so out of it, physically and mentally. Man, I hope Figgy wins this fight, man. Like, I like Corey, but I'm just not interested in seeing him fight for the title. I mean, it'd be nice, but if Merab wins, when Merab wins, do we really want to see Corey versus Merab? I would much rather see Figgy versus Merab. There's more danger there for Merab to go up against. But if Sean does the impossible against Merab and Corey wins tonight, okay, then I want to see that fight. I would love to see him fight for the belt then. But I think if Sean loses, they need to make that fight, Corey-Sean. And then Merab should fight Peter Yan again. It's going to be a good fight. Oh. All right, let's see what happens. Now Joe is just announcing the fighters. Corey looks focused. He looks locked in. This is like the Corey who fought Frankie Edgar, Marlon Moraes. That Corey who was like a killer who wanted to just hurt people after what Aljo did to him. I hope we see that same Corey tonight against Figgy. Because it plays into Figgy's style, but it'll make it a more exciting fight, too. Like, I like Killer Instinct Corey. Not this Corey we've been seeing lately. I think Figgy's going to chin Corey Sandhagen. And I know everyone's picking Corey, so if Figgy wins, I'm going to be the guy who picked Figgy. If he loses, okay, I'm shit at picks then. Or I should have followed the crowd. Iowa's booing Figgy. I don't get it. I don't get the hate. Figgy's the fan favorite. I don't like Joey Martinez, man. I prefer Bruce. I think Corey's gonna lose because I think his distance management it's good, but it's not as great as people think. I've seen fighters get in on him. I've seen fighters hit him. Song Yadong was able to catch him. Lineker, I know that was a long time ago, was able to catch him. Dillashaw was able to get in a bunch and land. So, and Peter Yan. And Shito in moments when he went for it. And Font. So, we'll see. I don't think Corey's height's going to be much of a factor. I think Figgy's going to handle that height. And either I'm going to look like a genius or this is going to age like milk. So, we'll see. All right, here we go. Figueiredo. Corey Sandhagen is underway. Who's going to win this fight? Bro, if Corey wins, I'm going to look so stupid. Figgy looks calm, confident. Got that wide stance, got them hands out. Corey's just bouncing in and out. Leg kick to start by Sandhagen. Figgy's just being patient. Took another leg kick. Ooh, Figgy punished him. Got him back with that one. Figgy goes for a takedown. Corey defends. Now they're in the clinch. If Corey wrestles, he's going to get subbed. Because Figgy's way better than him on the ground. Right now, they're just in the clinch. Corey's just pinning him. So right now, Figgy landed an uppercut in the clinch. That was huge. Dude, Figgy can hit him, man. I know it. Corey's not as elusive or slippery as Sean O'Malley. Or even prime Dominic Cruz. Even Khabib's cousin at bantamweight was catching him on the feet. Exactly. Umar Nurmagomedov. Bro, I'm confident. Even if Figgy loses a couple of rounds, it's going to get him. Ooh, uppercut by Corey. But Figgy's on a single. Nice takedown. Nice takedown by Figgy. He's got the back. Oh, but Corey's... Damn. Now Corey's on top, but this is a good position for Figgy. He's still in control. Don't end up... Aw, shit. But Figgy's on bottom, but this is his world. So I think Corey should disengage because Figgy will sub him. Figgy's on the leg. Figgy looking for the leg lock. This is what I said about Figgy in my prediction is he's dangerous. He will scramble. Corey's landing a few punches. Dan Hooker said he wants to return in September or August. I heard that too. Bro, Dan is so injury prone now. It's frustrating, man. I like Hooker and he's exciting, but he just can't stay healthy anymore. Corey's landing ground and pound. Come on, Figgy. Come on, Figgy. He's on the heel hook. He's not going to get this sub. These leg submissions are hard to get. And Figgy's just eating ground and pound. He's got to advance, bro. The more Figgy holds on to this leg, the more he's getting his head beat in. I think he just needs to abandon the leg submission and get up. Okay, they're back. They're going to get up. Figgy's going to get back to the back. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is a... Ah, now he's back on his back. And Sanhagen smoked him on significant strikes 24-1. Bro, he's not going to get this. Bro, don't tell me Figgy's going to get ground and pound TKO'd. Bro, let go of the leg submission. Okay, maybe round 2 something will change. Fuck. And now Corey could get the crucifix. Okay, 13 seconds left. 13 seconds left. That's so annoying, man. Figgy got like a takedown, try to get on the back, then got reversed, try to go for multiple leg locks and got his head beat in. So that's a dominant round for Corey. But like I said, Figgy could lose a couple rounds, but he has time. But usually when Figgy gets dominated early, he doesn't find his way back. Look at what Moreno did those times he beat him. So I'm a little nervous. I don't know how he's going to recover from those shots. That was a sad time when Hooker pulled out of the Gaethje fight. I know you can never depend on this guy to show up 2 fights in a row. It's so annoying. All right, good round for Corey. He's going to win this fight. Low IQ by Figgy. All right, they just traded leg kicks. Figgy's got to just invest in the legs, got to invest in the body. Corey just chopping away at another kick. Leg kick from Figgy. But Figgy's in close, though. Figgy's looking for the back again. Ooh, you tried a head kick off the break. Figgy swinging a miss. Yep, Bobby Green turned into a pullout merchant in 2023 because he was supposed to fight Jalen Turner on the John Jones card. Turner wasn't supposed to fight Gamrot. He pulled out, delayed it a few months. Then had another 2023 fight booked against Bobby, pulls out. Then it turned into Green versus Turner. So it's like whenever he's supposed to show up 2 fights in a row, he doesn't. Okay, good takedown by Figgy. He better not fumble this position. Do not die for the leg. Do not die for the leg, Figgy. Do not die for the leg. Now Corey's on top. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Figgy's not gonna. Okay, he's up. Figgy's up. Now Corey's bullying him against the cage. Corey got him down. This is a Figueiredo versus Moreno performance all over again, man. And he's gassing out now. He's going for another leg lock that he's not going to get, of course. Oh, Figgy's got back position. Uh, okay, now Figgy's kind of regaining control. Oh, Figgy just grimaced. Wow, he got knocked out. Figgy got injured. Damn. Fuck. That sucks, man. I was really invested in Figgy in this bantamweight division, man, and then to go out like that's crap. That sucks. But, good performance by Sanhagen. Good performance by Sanhagen. He proved me wrong. Figgy looked terrible. Corey looked great. And nothing I can say, but I don't think Sanhagen will be champ. I mean, neither will Figgy. Neither would he have even if he would have won, but I mean, we'll see. I mean, I think maybe they could do like a rematch with Peter Yan and Corey Sanhagen. That could be an option. Winner of that gets a title shot. Yeah. Yeah, dude, if they don't rebook that fight, which they probably won't because they're trying to weigh their options right now with Islam, I think they're waiting to see what happens with Bilal JDM. And if If Bilal wins, they're probably waiting to see if that happens so they can just give Gaethje the title shot and not rebook Gaethje versus Hooker, which would be fight of the century. So it's a damn shame we're never going to get that fight, most likely. Yeah, Bo got destroyed. I mean, I got wrong the main event, but I'm glad at least I called the co-main. I said what was going to happen. I may have got the method wrong. I think I said Bo by decision, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm taking that win. At least I got something right. So, man, I don't like that Corey Sanhagen won. I just don't like it for the division. But Corey winning is only ideal now if Sean wins. O'Malley has to beat Marab, which I know he's not going to, because then we have an exciting title fight. Two great strikers, tall for the division. It would be fun, Sanhagen and O'Malley. But I mean, I guess they can fight after Sean loses to Marab again, and they can just let Jan fight for the title. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. That one, I'm not sure, but we'll see. But I'm most likely gonna watch that one in the living room. But I'll do a lot of like post-fight reactions and pre-fight video stuff. All because Hooker pulled out over a weak hand injury. I know some boxers in MMA who have still fought despite having an injured hand. Hooker is soft as shit. Well, I mean, we don't know the severity of the injury, you know? Could have been really bad to where he couldn't fight with it. I mean, he's fought through like arm injuries, so but also against a beast like Gaethje, you want to be healthy. You don't want to show up compromised against Justin, because then what if you lose? You have an excuse like I was injured. But yeah, next week's main card, I'm only looking forward to like three fights: Grasso versus Silva, um, Valentina versus Manon, and Bilal versus JDM. I mean, I'm interested in the Aldo fight, but I kind of don't care that much because he's fighting a bum, and it's nothing against Aldo. It's just who he's fighting. The matchmakers are not honoring Aldo. Like, he should be fighting Henry Cejudo. They should have made the Cruz fight when Cruz was still active. Um, they should have given him a top contender, someone to look forward to. Like, if Aldo beats Amin Zahabi, they need to give him either Henry Cejudo, reschedule that fight, or give him Davis. Well, nah, I think he's injured. That's not gonna happen. Give him Sanhagen, maybe Sean O'Malley if Sean loses to Marab. Like, if Aldo, let me look at these rankings right now. Like, if Jose Aldo was fighting Corey or Henry or Marlon Vera again, or someone with a name, I would actually care, but he's not. So I'm just interested to see my girl Alexa back. And I'm interested to see, Val against Manon and Bilal against JDM. And we lost Joel Alvarez versus BSD, so I think Gaethje was gonna F Hooker up. He probably would have. I was leaning towards him as well. But it would have been a war. Like, while it lasted, it would have been fun. I seen Gaethje flatlining Hooker the same way he did James Krause. Or, oh, you mean James Vick? Yeah, that could have definitely happened. I could see him walking him against the cage and landing a big overhand. But I don't know. Dan Hooker's durable, man. He's way tougher than James Vick. James Vick never had a chin. Dan Hooker has a chin, so I don't think he'd finish him that easily, but he definitely could have finished him. I mean, I know Chandler finished him in the first, and maybe Gaethje could have, but I don't know, man. Hooker overall is not an easy guy to get out of there. All right, but now this card is over and it's late. I'm gonna sign off this stream. I might stream again tomorrow. We'll see, but I'll definitely go live for like fight week. So yeah, peace out.